With Ted Cruz dropping out and Bernie Sanders notching another victory, the two primary races seem to be going in different directions. One America's Kargaran has been following the contest closely and has this report.
That's right. Christmas comes early for Donald Trump as he receives not one but two gifts on Tuesday night. The GOP frontrunner not only won the Indiana primary, but his main Republican rival Ted Cruz dropped out of the presidential race. Just more than 1 hour after Trump's victory, Cruz took to the stage in Indianapolis and told supporters he sees no path toward winning the nomination.
And so, with a heavy heart, but with boundless optimism for the long-term future of our nation, we are suspending our campaign.
That leaves John Kasich as the only candidate standing in Trump's way of winning the nomination outright. And given that the Ohio governor has not won any state other than his own, it seems Trump is likely to avoid a contested convention. After wrapping up Indiana, Trump quickly changed his tone on Ted Cruz from Lion Ted to great competitor.
Ted Cruz, I don't know if he likes me or if he doesn't like me, but he is one hell of a competitor. He is a tough, smart guy. And he has got an amazing future. He's got an amazing future. So I want to congratulate Ted.
The businessman will now set his sights on the general election, where he is likely to face off against Hillary Clinton. And speaking of the Democrats, Bernie Sanders pulled off the upset victory in the Hoosier state. Clinton was favored in almost every poll, but Sanders' message of bad trade deals seemed to resonate with Democrats as much as it did with Republicans. However, despite his victory, Sanders may walk away from Indiana with less delegates than Hillary does. After all, the state's superdelegates are accounted for. It's still highly unlikely Sanders will be able to win his party's nomination, even with Tuesday's victory. The Vermont senator would not only need to win the remaining states by huge margins, but he'd also need a majority of Clinton's superdelegates to switch sides. Both scenarios seem about as likely as Ted Cruz winning the White House. For One American News, I'm Kargaran. Back to you at the desk.